reality of wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
He's 15 feet in the air. Brian takes him up top. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Will testify.
Oh, connect. Wow.
Look at you dig that. Boom.
Welcome to the front row of sports entertainment and the flagship of Texas wrestling, Matt Topolsky, alongside Brad Gilmore for another electrifying edition of the reality of wrestling. Brad, the World Gym Arena on fire.
Hype, TP.
And for good reason, because fresh off of his victory last week, an upset victory over ruthless Ryan Davidson, Cameron Cole is in action this week in our main event against another member of Stevie Ray Incorporated, Abel Andrew Jackson.
I mean, it was a big, shocking, upset victory by Cameron Cole on ruthless Ryan Davidson, but tonight, you have to remember, in the ring with Abel Andrew Jackson has a new weapon, and that is expert tutelage.
And we're going to see that in our main event, but in addition to that, we have Jasper the Hammer Davis, the leader of the Alpha unit, taking on Legion. This rivalry has exploded in the last few weeks.
Oh, it's definitely exploded, but we've seen the Hammer take down factions here in reality of wrestling before, and now he's got a new backup in Cedric Payne.
All that and so much more this week as the reality of wrestling starts right now.
We are Legion, and we are Vinny.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Legion, weighing in at 271 pounds, Nomad.
We are Legion, and we are Vinny.
Well, another edition of the reality of wrestling gets started right now with this member of Legion who just a few weeks ago we referred to as a creature. We now know him to be Nomad.
Yeah, Nomad, and apparently he's the biggest, baddest, scariest member of Legion yet, TP.
Remember when we thought that Legion was splintering, that it was the end of Legion? Not so fast. Julian year lives on.
Introducing his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 230 pounds, Jasper the Hammer Davis.
The leader of Alpha Unit has entered the World Gym Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, it's hammer time.
All smiles is Jasper the Hammer Davis, but I don't know if he's looked on the other side of the ring and see who his competition is tonight. I mean, this is a tall task, TP. No pun intended.
The last few months, this rivalry has been boiling over between Alpha Unit, led by the Hammer, and Legion, led by Shawn Hendricks. But Shawn Hendricks doesn't seem to, once again, be fighting his own battles. And this week on the row, he sends out this monster, this creature known as Nomak. You know, Jasper Davis is not a small athlete by any stretch of the imagination. And look at this monster just towering over him.
Wow. And now I think the Hammer finally has gotten a sense of who he's facing here tonight. Just outpowering Jasper Davis. And, And I think, TP, I think he's calling for a test of strength.
Well, the Hammer just took off that flak jacket. Maybe ill-advised when you're standing in the ring against a man who is towering at perhaps 6'9", 6'10".
Man, look at the intensity of Nomak. The way Jasper the Hammer Davis looks like he's getting the better hand. The upper hand, I should say. Oh, big headbutt. Oh.
This is a unique position for the Hammer to be in, Brad Gilmore. It's not often that we see him overpowered in the ring, but the strength and size advantage definitely goes to Nomak of Legion.
Well, you know, Nomak is, to use your word, a unique competitor. I mean, look at the size of him. Hammer ducks under. Oh, big back elbow.
Two bodies colliding in midair right there. Over 500 pounds of combined weight.
Oh, and boom, a big boot to the sternum. He's already calling for a hammer time maybe already. Oh no, he's sizing him up, going to the turnbuckle, boom.
The Hammer has his battle fatigues on tonight, and it looks like he's going to need them against this monster that appears to be chiseled out of stone.
Man, you know, conspicuous by their absence, TP, Legion has not accompanied this big creature, this Nomak, to ringside. Maybe Shawn Hendricks just thinks, given the size of Nomak, he doesn't need any backup.
Well, Legion has often operated in strength by numbers, but when you're the size of Nomak, who needs them?
This crowd getting behind the Hammer, and he's going to need every ounce of support that he can get.
Oh, Nomak, massive sidewalk slam, center of the ring, hooks the leg, cover here, two. And a kick-out muscle memory from Hammer took everything he had just to kick out.
TP, normally the Hammer comes out here and he takes care of business in a very dominating fashion, but tonight he is the one being dominated. Now a big bear hug by Nomak, just draining every ounce of energy that Jasper the Hammer Davis has.
Let's not make any mistake here. Nomak is not a classically trained Greco-Roman wrestler. This is just a beast, a monster.
Oh.
And Jasper Davis is going to have to dig down deep into the gas tank if he's going to have a chance in this one.
Oh, wow, look at that big boot. Send him all the way into the corner.
Oh, can he pick him up?
For Hammer time.
Oh my, Hammer time! You gotta be kidding me! Cover! 2, 3!
Out of obscurity.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jasper the Hammer Davis.
A massive exclamation point put on the end of this one. Just when you thought it could be lights out for the Hammer, he displays Herculean strength and takes care of yet another member of Legion. Are you beta or are you alpha? I think the Hammer's answered that question here tonight.
You still got that pumpkin spice latte?
Pumpkin spice latte. This is a peppermint mocha. That season's over.
Yo, guys.
What's happening?
My boys, man. I just want to say thank you for having my back out there at the BCW.
Hey, no problem, man. No problem.
Always.
I just want to say anything you guys need, I got you.
Okay, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
I've been meaning to talk to you, actually. I saw the triple threat match. You beat Gino, you ended the streak representing East.
You already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about,
it.
brother.
Yeah.
But, hey, now that we got that finished last week, you beat Ryan. Last week you pinned Abel Andrew Jackson.
Yep.
Now that that's all done with me, you can get back to teaming again.
Yeah, definitely. It's just tonight I have one more thing I need to do. I have some unfinished business I need to take care of. But yeah.
What? Who? What?
It's just, you know what happened in the cage match. Abel came out. It's just, tonight I got Abel. But don't worry about it. We're going to be fine. I take care of this tonight, and then we're right back at the Tag Team Championships. We're going to be good. It's all good.
So, anyways, what about that after party, man? After the
time.
fight?
We had a great time.
Remember that?
Yeah, man. That was a great time.
But anyways, I got some training to do, so I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah. Yo, the weather's been pretty crazy, right? Oh man, it's running late. I gotta get ready for my match.
Yeah, we'll watch.
I'll text you. I'll text you.
A rare week off here for my guest at this time, ladies and gentlemen, the Reality of Wrestling television champion, Rex Andrews. Now, Rex, your dominant winning streak here, holding this title, continues. But next week, we're going to see you in the ring against Terrell Tempo. in a non-title match. Now, Booker T, the office has stated that because he is not the #1 contender, no championship on the line. Is your preparation any different here? More so, do you believe that Tempo is deserving of a future television championship?
Tempo. 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 Pride. Abel. Brian Keith. Doesn't matter, Chris. Is my preparation any different? No, my preparation isn't any different. This is a dominant run. And it's a dominant run because of my consistency, Chris. Because of my consistency. You understand? Yeah, Terrell, Tempo. Non-title match, right? Non-title match? The office can call this a non-title match all that they want to. They can say that Tempo hasn't climbed the ranking system, but I don't care who the #1 contender is. See, Tempo and I both understand what this is. Why would you challenge a champion to a non-title match? It's because he thinks he's better than me, Chris. And Tempo, if you think that you're better than me, if you think that you can take my television championship away from me, I want to see it happen. So next week in our non-title match, how about you and I fight and we find out who the best man is? And Tempo, if you can take my championship away from me, you're not taking my championship away from me. Thanks, Chris.
The following contest is scheduled for one ball. Introducing first, from Union Square, weighing at 199 pounds, he is the one, Mitch Baxter.
Here he comes, TP, the one, Mitch Baxter, the most interesting wrestler in the world, TP.
What exactly makes Mitch Baxter the one?
What do you mean makes
the one
him
of what?
The one. Much like Neo from The Matrix, Mitch Baxter is the one. And look at that fur coat. You know how much that fur coat costs, TP? I'll answer that for you. A lot.
When I arrived in the building earlier today, it was 81 degrees.
He stays cool, calm, and collected. It's a mental preparation that Mitch Baxter goes through.
I'm sure it is.
Don't boo this man.
His opponent, from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 99 kilos, Rob Barnes.
A few weeks ago on The Reality of Wrestling, the one, Mitch Baxter, was responsible for stealing a victory over this man, the Aussie Rob Barnes, and I'm sure Rob Barnes has something to say about it in this return match this week on the road. And we invite everyone at home, if you can't be here with us at the World Gym Arena, join in on the conversation on all social media by using that hashtag RowOnCW right now. It's the one, Mitch Baxter versus Rob Barnes.
There you go. You're getting the hang of it, TP. The one, Mitch Baxter, the most interesting wrestler in the world.
Well, the self-proclaimed most interesting wrestler in the world.
What does that mean? Do you know that Mitch Baxter once won a staring contest with his own reflection?
Come on.
He bowls overhanded.
Is that a Mitch fact?
That's a Mitch fact for you.
Well, whether he bowls overhand or not, he has a wrestling match right now with a former Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion, Rob Barnes. And look at the strength from the Aussie. Any question about whether or not that shoulder is in good condition now has been answered.
Well, hurt the neck right there, though, a little bit.
Oh, high elevation slam, center of the ring cover here, kick out. Almost a short night of work for Rob Barnes.
We know the last time we saw these two match up, Mitch Baxter outsmarted Rob Barnes. He got the victory. He got the W.
Rules.
No, he didn't break the rules.
He broke the rules.
He outsmarted him.
Oh, flying Reverse neck breaker right there. Cover 1, 2, and a series of near falls to open this contest.
And are there really rules in wrestling, TP? It's more like guidelines. It's guidelines. You kind of color outside the line.
Why don't you tell the official that? What is he here for? Guidelines.
Oh, boom. Well, he's here to count.
Snap elbow, cover, center of the ring, 2. Kick out.
I was going to say he's here to count 3 for Mitch. That's what he's here to do. For Mitch. Come on now. You know that if opportunity knocks on Mitch Baxter's door and he's not home, opportunity waits. Oh, jeez.
Well, that knee certainly didn't wait right there from Rob Barnes. Directly into the sternum. Rob Barnes looking for a return.
Uh-oh. Right there on the neck. Right there on the neck. That's it. That's
Very
it.
impressive cover. That could be all. Kick out from Rob Barnes. I don't know how he did it. As I was saying, Rob Barnes looking to redeem himself in this matchup with a victory this week. You know how disappointed he was several weeks ago, trying to get back on the winning path, and he got cut off by Mitch Baxter.
No, he got cut off by Mitch Baxter. Right now, Mitch Baxter's trying to really work that neck, that surgically repaired neck of Rob Barnes, and it's a smart strategy. He's going to outsmart him this time. Boom, look at that, like he outsmarted him last time. And this might be all for Rob Barnes right here.
Remind everyone at home, still to come in our main event, Abel Andrew Jackson with some expert tutelage in his corner will go one-on-one with Cameron Cole. Still to come in our main event, but right now Mitch Baxter firmly in control of this one. And Rob Barnes feeding off the energy of the Row Nation here at the World Gym Arena. Springboard, leapfrog over the top. Rob Barnes.
Oh, jeez, wow.
Incredible series of reversals from Rob Barnes. He will not make it 0 for 2 against Mitch Baxter. Looking for that boomerang bomb.
Boomerang bomb. This is it right here. Another.
Oh! DDT spiked him center of the ring. That's got to be all 2.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh,
right there at the last second. How was that not 3? How was that not 3?
An impressive reversal from the one Mitch Baxter, and he was a split second away, a hair, from making it 2 in a row against Rob Barnes.
And we would have been using that boomerang bomb against Rob Barnes for the second time to get a victory. Uh-oh, wait a minute, looking for a backslide right here.
Here's a cover, center of the ring, 2.
Nice kick out. 2. Big clothesline. Followed up by a second one. Rob Barnes getting fired up.
Rob Barnes winding it up. Ducks underneath.
Oh.
Belly to belly, overhead suplex, incredible.
Wow, that was...
Snap power slam, middle of the ring. Kick out at 2. Incredible action between 2 of the finest tuned athletes in the row.
Looks like the one Mitch Baxter might be a little bit injured off one of those maneuvers by Rob Barnes. It happens in this business. Oh, there you go.
And Mitch Baxter, that was a thumb to the eyes right there. That was a thumb to the eyes.
What'd I say? Guidelines, TP.
Inside cradle 2. Rob Barnes victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Rob Barnes.
No. How did he win?
Well, Rob Barnes wasn't going to make it 2 in a row. Oh, no, and come on. Well, there's nothing interesting about this. There's nothing unique about this at all. It is an assault from behind.
I don't understand what happened.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. The one is having a temper tantrum. That's what's happening.
Mitch Baxter asking for his coat so he can go back to his state of homeostasis. Calm, cool, collected. Mitch Baxter.
Well, Rob Barnes victorious this week on the Reality of Wrestling, but he doesn't look like a winner right now.
Well, hey, Rob Barnes might have won by the Electoral College, but everyone knows Mitch Baxter won the popular vote.
Well, here we go. Team Death Bear and Double AJ hit the ring. It's a 6-man tag.
And here we go. It's bedlam right now here in Reality Wrestling.
Oh my goodness, Team Death Bear sent over the top to the outside, a drop kick from Abel Andrew Jackson. And Abel over the top to the outside. For Cole and E. Snow.
Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness, there's bodies everywhere.
Stereo flying.
Referee John Flores really earning his money tonight. It is absolute chaos out here. Tag, and here comes Bartek, one half of the Cool.
Bartek going at it with Alex Reigns. Alex Reigns just reached out to his partner, Ruthless Ryan Davidson, for a tag, but to no avail. Oh, big shoulder block by Bartek.
The bad blood between the Cool and Team Death Bear, very well documented. A few weeks ago, these 4 men were locked inside a steel cage with the Reality of Wrestling tag team titles hanging in the balance. Now they're at a biker rally beating the heck out of each other. Cover here, Bartek, 2. What a unique environment. You will only see this at the Reality of Wrestling, Brad Gilmore. The ring surrounded by Harley Davidsons. Oh, crossbody, cover here, 1, 2. But a kick out at the last moment.
Go at it earlier here tonight at BCW.
Cameron Cole's already got 1 over on Ryan Davidson.
He'd love to make it 2. Oh, wow. Low. Ryan Davidson went a little low there. Reverse suplex.
Face first goes Cameron Cole. Now under the influence of expert tutelage. Tag, here comes Double AJ. Tag, here comes E. Snow, and the champion with a high-angle drop kick and another one.
Well, Alex Reigns trying to make his presence felt, but E. Snow's taking on all the
Oh my goodness!
E. Snow's version of a diamond cutter.
And E. Snow looking for the Snow Angel here.
And it looks like he's gonna hit it.
Cover here from the champion, 1, 2, but broken up by Ruthless Ryan Davidson at the last moment. Ryan Davidson, E. Snow, and a bear lariat.
Wow. Wow.
Super kick from Cameron Cole. Look out.
Death Reigns. Spear.
A monster spear from Bartek. Abel Andrew Jackson looking for that swing vote. Reversal here from Bartek. What a slam, and up top, it's a hip-hop drop from the heavyweight champion. Cover, 1, 2, 3. The Reality of Wrestling champion. Impressive this week in our main event. And so are the Cool.
Abel! Whew. There you are, man. Dude, I've been running around all over the place, man. I just got done talking with Reigns, all right? We got a great t-shirt idea, okay? So it's going to have, like, me right here, and then Alex here, and then you, and then it's going to, hold on, it's going to say the
Yeah.
Oh, man. No. No. I know what you're thinking. No. Stop. It's been done. There's nothing that we can do about it. Big deal. One night, the Cool E. Snow, they get a win on us. Big deal. We've been through this. Come on, man. Use your brain. You're Abel Andrew Jackson. You're the future of this company. You've done everything. You're one of the best guys that's ever came in here. You know, when JFK faced the Bay of Pigs, and he was on the brink of World War, do you think that things were, when they were going awry, that he just kind of sat down and was like, well, I guess I'll just take care of it? No! He didn't. He didn't at all. No, and you know what? No. Good for Cuba, we didn't get in a war. And good for the Cool, good for the cool. They got away lucky. And speaking of which, you got Cameron Cole, right? Yeah, he's okay. He's like a Limp Bizkit record. He might be cool right at that, but a couple years down the line, he's just going to be a big disappointment. So it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. At the end of the day, Abel, you're the man. You got expert tutelage, and you got Team Death Bear on your side. Yeah. People need to know, Abel, that not only are you the best, but you're the truth. You're the truth.
Right! Yeah, that's right, and it's time that I let everybody know that the truth hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah! Yeah!
Go get him! Go get him! Woo! Oh, he's angry. Oh, yeah.
You do it every week. You asked for it. Let me tell you something. My grandfather once said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It happens to you every week. Keep taunting the man.
Well, you know what? Your grandfather is right about something. The Pride is stupid.
Interesting dynamic here with Kid Ransom in the corner of the Pride. A jockeying of position, if you will, between the two of them. Kid Ransom trying to reform the Pride, and the Pride, I believe, trying to poison Kid Ransom.
Whoa, nice athleticism by Spade.
Absolutely.
Wow. Connects that drop kick flush to Pride. Doesn't know where he is.
Oh, man, Spade, look at this. Very impressive athleticism. Making his Reality of Wrestling debut, and Spade surprising the Row Nation and the Pride. Here's a cover, hooks both legs, two, and a kick out. A few weeks ago here on the Reality of Wrestling, we saw the Pride get involved in a physical altercation, as well as Kid Ransom on the outside. Didn't make Mama Ransom very happy, Brad. I don't think the Pride is good for Kid Ransom.
I don't think the Pride's good for anybody, let alone Kid Ransom. Kid Ransom trying to reform the Pride, trying to show them the light, I guess you might say, and the Pride seems to be very comfortable in the dark side.
One has to wonder how much longer Kid Ransom is going to hang on trying to reform the Pride. I don't think there's anything you can do to reform the Pride, personally. This would be a heck of a statement from Spade, making his Reality of Wrestling debut and getting a victory over the Pride. Charges into the corner, but meets an elbow. The veteran instincts of the Pride on display right there. And he motions to Kid Ransom.
Well, he's telling Kid Ransom, take him out. And Kid Ransom getting up on the top rope. Wait a minute, what is going on here? Ransom balled up his fist. I don't think he could do it.
That's not in Kid Ransom's DNA, let's be honest. Oh, and Spade inadvertently hit Kid Ransom, who was on the ring apron. Oh, Spade!
That's it!
Nice reversal cover! Wait a minute, Kid Ransom's in the ring! What the heck is this about? Come on, Kid! Come on, Kid, not this way!
Kid Ransom's lost it. He snapped. Kid Ransom snapped. I think and look at the Pride's smiling.
Give me a break! This is disgraceful!
Wait a minute.
My name is Taylor, not Kid!
Oh my Lord. He just said my name is Taylor and not Kid. It looks like Kid Ransom tonight has become Mad Ransom. He's flown the coop. He's not a kid anymore, mama. Kiss your baby goodbye.
Excuse me, Ransom.
What do you want?
How do you justify saying what you did to your poor mother last time?
How do I justify it? Really? You're gonna come over here with your stupid little cameraman and your stupid little questions and ask me how I can justify it. Listen, my name is not Kid, all right? That's a stupid nickname that Mama Ransom gave me, okay? I never wanted it. All right, I'm tired of being the good little soldier everybody wants me to be. I am not a kid, all right? My name is Taylor Ransom. Taylor Ransom, all right? It is not Kid. I'm not Kid anymore, all right? How about you and your little cameraman get out of my face before I do something about it?
Welcome back to the Reality of Wrestling. Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore for the row. And Brad, we have some breaking news. Next week in our main event, it has been signed. It is a non-title matchup between Terrell Tempo and Rex Andrews.
Well, it's a huge match, and the reason why, if you're wondering at home, it is a non-title match is because Terrell Tempo is not the #1 contender. But if he can beat Rex Andrews, he very well may be.
Absolutely, the biggest opportunity of Tempo's young career. But coming up next in the main event, Cameron Cole tries to make it 2 for 2 against Stevie Ray Incorporated. He faces the man who slammed a steel cage door in his face, Abel Andrew Jackson. It's our main event, and it's next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Stevie Ray, weighing in at 220 pounds, from Washington, D.C., Abel Andrew Jackson.
I believe the appropriate introduction is Benedict Arnold, accompanied by Stevie Ray.
You know, TP, I've said this before on this show, and right now is the most apropos time to say it. You're simply plain, Jane, you're just a hater. And you need to stop being a hater. Abel Andrew Jackson did what any smart man would do. He saw the success that Stevie Ray Incorporated has brought to other people in this company, and he signed up. He repealed and replaced Able Care with expert tutelage.
Certainly not helping up in the court of public opinion. That is for certain.
Well, their opinion doesn't matter.
His opponent from Venice, California, weighing in at 190 pounds, is one half of the Cool, Cameron Cole.
Just a week ago here on The Reality of Wrestling, Cameron Cole had the most impressive singles victory of his career. A huge upset victory by defeating ruthless Ryan Davidson. Could he make it 2-0 against Stevie Ray Lyons? Cameron Cole versus Double AJ in the main event. Huge statement made last week, you have to admit.
No, definitely a huge statement made. I mean, you can't just walk off the street and beat ruthless Ryan Davidson. You have to actually know what you're doing inside the ring. You have to be a skilled competitor. And Cameron Cole, let's give him his credit. One half of the former tag team champions was Cameron Cole with the Cool. And right now, though, he's got a tall task in front of him. Abel Andrew Jackson is a wily veteran. He's been in this company for a very long, long time. He's held championships everywhere he's ever gone. Heck, he used to be the co-general manager here. Now he has the biggest weapon of all. He has Stevie Ray, and with Stevie Ray comes expert tutelage.
Well, what you call expert tutelage, I call on many occasions outside interference. Somebody getting involved physically in the match when they shouldn't be.
Once again, that's all rumors, hearsay, and conspiracy.
Okay.
It makes sense that that would be coming out of your mouth, TP. John Flores is going to have his hands full in this match, TP. No love lost here. Cameron Cole knows.
Oh! 2016 has been a series of confidence-building moments for Cameron Cole.
He definitely, but Cameron Cole seems to be one of those guys who takes 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. I mean, every time he gets, he gets something going, gets some momentum on his side, something cuts him off at the pass.
The Cool were on their way to becoming two-time Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions until Abel Andrew Jackson came out of nowhere and unceremoniously slammed a steel cage door on Cameron Cole's head. That's the reason why we're here tonight.
Even if that were true, it's not against the rules. It's a cage match. There's no disqualification. You know what happened? He got outsmarted. That's what happened, TP.
Just like we talked about.
Right now, it looks like he might be getting out wrestled. Actually, boom, back reverse. Hey, he's riding him right now. Those amateur wrestling skills by Cameron Cole. Accomplished amateur wrestler in high school, went up the ranks in California, went to state twice.
Irish whip.
Oh,
Hip
wow,
toss
roll
reversal
through.
here. Nice roll through into a pin. A 1.5 count, but that was a very impressive reversal. And now Abel Andrew Jackson rolls out of the ring again, looking for what you call some expert tutelage.
Well, looked like he got a pep talk from Stevie Ray. Stevie Ray said, calm down, man, stay cool. Do exactly like we talked about, exactly like we talked about.
This is your main event on the Reality of Wrestling. It is one half of the Cool, Cameron Cole, versus the man who cost him the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships, and Abel Andrew Jackson. A score to settle indeed.
Here we go. Abel Andrew Jackson trying to get back into this match, trying to get his mind in the right frame of mind. Oh! Get a big victory. That might have taken all the air out of him right there.
Cameron Cole took it personally. Abel Andrew Jackson cost him the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships. This is personal.
Oh wait, he caught him. Looked like he's gonna go for a power slam. He just drops him on the top rope.
A modified version of a stun gun right there. Neck and sternum first across the top rope, and now closed fists. Those are not legal.
Closed fists. Closed fists and now pinfall right
here.
Here
it is, one. The heart and determination of Cameron Cole, but he has to be concerned with what is in the corner of Abel Andrew Jackson. Mr. Expert Tutelage himself, someone who is no stranger to getting involved in these matches.
You want to know, though, TP, a prime example of how Cameron Cole still has youth and inexperience working against him.
Nice
Hold on, cover right here.
there. Here's the cover, one. Kick out at one.
Kick out at one, almost two. I'm going to tell you why Cameron Cole still has youth and inexperience working against him. You have Stevie Ray. You know, according to you, Stevie Ray sometimes will get involved in a match every now and then when it calls for it, according to you. Why wouldn't you bring out your tag team partner, Bartek, to watch your back? There again, a clear-cut example of youth and inexperience by Cameron Cole.
What you call youth and inexperience, I call honor and dignity. I call an athlete wanting to set the tone and set an example out here and say, I don't need my tag team partner in my corner.
Oh, wow, big bicycle kick right there.
To win a singles match. Reversal of fortunes here, though. Abel Andrew Jackson, cover, two and a kick out again. Goes for another cover. In desperation, just a one count. Cameron Cole has honor. He has respect, not just for himself, but for his opponent. Perhaps he shouldn't have respect for Abel Andrew Jackson. I'm not here to be the analyst on that. You are. But what I can say is...
Oh, wow, big.
That he's going to put it all on the line.
Big American suplex right there by Abel Andrew Jackson.
Cover again.
But you know, here's the thing. Let's point this out. Cameron Cole keeps kicking out at one. Maybe Abel Andrew Jackson needs to inflict a little bit more damage before he goes for these frequent covers. Now Cameron Cole getting some energy back in him. Oh! Big tackle. Abel Andrew Jackson popping right back up. Going for a 3-2. Oh, and a big knee to the back. Wow.
That's gotta be all. Cover here. Hooks the leg. That is pure instinct right there from Cameron Cole, who looked to be out on his feet.
Cameron Cole, big kick out. He had to muster up a lot of strength, though, to get that kick out. And boom. Ooh. Big right hand.
And although Cameron Cole was successful last week Oh, super
wow,
kick right there.
Big super kick. That normally will finish someone off. A cover right here.
1, 2, oh, come on.
Wait a minute.
Come on.
On the rope.
Foot on the rope. Would we like to explore why? Would anybody care to explore why?
Muscle
his
memory.
foot was on the
muscle
rope?
memory, right?
Yes,
TP muscle
okay.
memory. And Cameron Cole needs to stop complaining to the official and focus on Abel Andrew Jackson, giving him a second to
It
breathe
must
is
be,
a mistake.
as you refer to it, the force, that expert tutelage, the force that
It is a
compelled
force.
that compelled his leg to go onto the bottom rope. Incredible.
It's a force. It is a force. It's a great way to describe it. It's a force. It's real. Oh.
What a seesaw main event. Looking for a swing vote right here. Reversal, Cameron Cole again.
Oh, wow. Inverted backstabber.
Cover, that's gotta be all. 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Abel Andrew Jackson.
Well, TP, under the watchful eye of Stevie Ray, under his guidance, Abel Andrew Jackson picks up a big victory here tonight on Reality of Wrestling.
Perhaps it is a new era in the career of Abel Andrew Jackson. Perhaps there is some merit to expert tutelage. Abel Andrew Jackson successfully defeats Cameron Cole this week in our main event on the Raw.
To the top. I told you I'm not a joke. I'm not a joke. And that man right there is making sure I'm going to the top. He's going to the top. Take a look at it. Take a look at what the next big thing in reality of wrestling. Abel Andrew Jackson. To the top. To the top.
Oh my goodness, a Davidson driver! And you know what comes next, Brad?
455!
The reality of wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
This 15 feet in the air! Brian takes him up top! Oh, look at this! Oh my goodness!
Will testify.
Connect flush!
Look at you did that.
Welcome to the front row of sports entertainment and the flagship of Texas wrestling, Matt Topolsky, alongside Brad Gilmore for another electrifying edition of the reality of wrestling. Brad, the World Gym Arena on fire.
We're hyped, TP.
And for good reason, because fresh off of his...
All smiles is Jasper the Hammer Davis, but I don't know if he's looked on the other side of the ring and see who his competition is tonight. I mean, this is a tall task, TP. No pun intended.
The last few months, this rivalry has been boiling over between Alpha Unit, led by the Hammer, and Legion, led by Shawn Hendricks. But Shawn Hendricks doesn't seem to, once again, be fighting his own battles. And this week on the row, he sends out this monster, this creature known as Nomak. You know, Jasper Davis is not a small athlete by any stretch of the imagination. And look at this monster towering over him.
And apparently he's the biggest, baddest, scariest member of Legion yet, TP.
Remember when we thought that Legion was splintering, that it was the end of Legion? Not so fast. The Julian year lives on.
Introducing his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 230 pounds, Jasper the Hammer Davis.
The leader of Alpha Unit has entered the World Gym Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, it's hammer time. Starts right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Legion, weighing at 271 pounds, Nomad.
We are Legion, and we are many.
Well, another edition of the Reality of Wrestling gets started right now with this member of Legion who just a few weeks ago we referred to as a creature. We now know him to be Nomad.
Yeah, Nomad's
victory last week, an upset victory over Ruthless Ryan Davidson. Cameron Cole is in action this week in our main event against another member of Stevie Ray Incorporated, Abel Andrew Jackson.
I mean, it was a big, shocking upset victory by Cameron Cole on Ruthless Ryan Davidson, but tonight, you have to remember, in the ring with Abel Andrew Jackson has a new weapon, and that is expert tutelage.
And we're going to see that in our main event, but in addition to that, we have Jasper the Hammer Davis, the leader of the Alpha unit, taking on Legion. This rivalry has exploded in the last few weeks.
Oh, it's definitely exploded, but we've seen the Hammer take down factions here in Reality of Wrestling before, and now he's got a new backup in Cedric Payne.
All that and so much more this week as the Reality of Wrestling